Hi, how are you doing today? My name is Kenny Stahl, and I thought that I would take a minute in this video to talk to you about something that I know is true about myself, which is the fact that I really suck at making friends. I've just never been good at it, whether it's from, well, number one, how do you meet people? Where do you go? Where is everybody at? To what do I say to somebody? To how do I ask them to hang out or do something with me? When does it become a friendship? And not only do I suck at making friends, but I also suck at keeping them. There are people that I was friends with or close with for a long time where today I think about it, I'm like, why don't they ever talk to me anymore? Like, what happened? So, I've gotten really emotional over this. I've cried. I live by myself right now. So, you know, the feeling of loneliness has been something that I've really had to struggle with. So I think that I've learned a few things from my lack of ability to make friends and, just dealing with all this loneliness. And I want to talk about that in this video, what I've learned. And on that note, I also want to say that the reason why I'm making this video is not because I want you to give me advice about how to make friends. Okay, I've reached this point in my life where I don't really care that much about going out there making friends. I'm really more concerned about learning to love myself, do things that I enjoy in my life that don't require other people. Honestly, I do have a couple of people in my life right now that are pretty close to me, one of them being my girlfriend, which, by the way, don't ask me how the heck I got a girlfriend in the first place. It just kind of happened, and I think if I was single today, I wouldn't know how to get a girlfriend at all. So it's kind of the same thing. Not only do I suck at making friends, I think this applies to, trying to get into a romantic relationship as well. But I also have another friend who I kind of used to go to school with, and we kind of keep in touch every now and then. Maybe we talk to each other once a month. But here's the thing, I've never had a really close relationship with somebody. I think that there are people who have best friends who they spend every day together, or they talk to each other every day, or they hang out. A lot of these people, a lot of people, what I do a lot of the times is I compare myself to the outgoing people who are really popular. Look at George and all the friends he has. Look at Kelly, look how popular she is. Those are people I just made up, by the way. But by comparing myself to other people, I think what I am failing to do is recognize that they're kind of lucky, just being who they are. And a lot of people who have really close relationships with others, who have a best friend, they met when they were 6 years old on the playground. That never happened to me. I didn't meet my best friend on the playground, go to their house every other day and spend the night, have a sleepover, grow up together, go to high school together, then decide to move out of my parents' house and go, then we become roommates as adults. I know some people in life who have friends who they grew up with as kids, and I don't see that ever happening for myself. So I guess one of the things, so I think it's important to be honest with who you are and what your history is with making friends, and really be self-aware of the fact about who you are today and what you're good at, what you're not good at, what you need help with. Do you need help with learning where to go to get friends? Do you need help? I think the most important thing to do is to focus on yourself and fix the things that make you somebody who other people don't want to be friends with. Why don't other people want to be friends with you? I think that part of it is you having to love yourself first and become somebody who other people want to spend time with. That's really the ultimate thing. Is in order to make friends, you have to be a good friend as well. You have to know how to be a good friend in order to make friends. And you have to be an attractive person in the sense that they have to want to spend their time with you. And this is the harsh reality that I've learned, and I want to share this with you because I know a lot of you are not going to want to hear this, but this might change the way you think about things. I recently learned through attempting to kind of reach out to people and make friends or whatever, that they don't have to care. This is something really, really big. This is really huge in my opinion. anybody at any point, if you want to try to like say, hey, how about we be friends, if you want to try to create a relationship with somebody, even if you just try to talk to somebody else, they have every right to just say, fuck off. Like, they can do that. They don't have to care. I mean, think about it. If you're an adult and you're trying to make friends with another adult, I mean, they have stuff to do. They're busy. They have a job. They have maybe a family and stuff. I mean, so it's like, they might not have time for you. So if you really want to like become friends with somebody, you have to show them that spending time with you is going to be something that they want to do. So for me, it's just been a difficult thing because I know that I'm not an interesting person. I don't have a really outgoing personality. I don't have all this stuff about me which is going to make people want to hang out with me. And for that reason, that is why I need to make my life more exciting. Do things right now for myself that are interesting. And that way when I go to make friends with others, I'll have stuff to do. You know what I used to do when I was younger, in high school, like maybe 13, 14, 15? I would learn all these magic tricks and card tricks and gimmicks that I could go up to people in school and show them these things. Like, I have this thing where I eat fire and I hammer a nail in my nose. Pretty gross stuff, pretty weird stuff. But people, like, I got attention from that. By doing that in front of people, I felt that, like, whatever you call it, I felt that good feeling that comes from when other people like you. Whatever the heck that is, getting that attention. So, I mean, learning those few gimmicks, I learned that, like, people care if you're interesting. And when I didn't have those gimmicks, just going off of my personality, it didn't really work out that well. So yeah, people who are busy don't have to care about you. That's why you have to work on yourself to become interesting and show other people that you care. That's the big thing. In order to get friends, in order to ask somebody else to be a friend for you, you have to be the friend for them. That's what I've learned. I suck at doing that. Like, you know, if they're going through something that is, you know, a difficult time, you have to make sure that you're there to comfort them and be there for them. It's the exact same thing with friendships as it is in a romantic relationship, except you don't have all the, like, lovey-dovey stuff, but it's still showing someone that you care about them. So I think that's a big thing. Another thing is that, you know, things haven't worked out with me and other people because they're just interested in all sorts of stuff that has nothing to do with what I'm interested in. So finding people that have common interests is a huge thing as well. I mean, this is stuff that I've learned not because I've been good at making friends. This is stuff that I've learned because I have failed and sucked at making friends. And I think there's an enormous amount of value that comes from my failure of experiences, or whatever you want to call it. And that's what I want to share with you. That's what I wanted to talk about. And I hope that, you know, if you're struggling with making friends in your life, that you don't give up. But focusing on yourself is what I think you should do first. And then take small steps to making friends. Just work on communication skills, learning what people want to get out of a conversation, knowing how to talk to somebody else, and then, you know, having stuff that you can do planned out, you know, like events, something that you can do together, going to movies or whatever. It's the same thing with dating as it is with friendships, I think, honestly. And, yeah, so yeah, that's all I want to say in this video. Actually, let me look at this. I got a paper in front of me to make sure that I said everything I want to say. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much all I really want to say in this video. So if you want to see more from me, make sure that you subscribe to this channel. I also want to know what you think about all this stuff. Again, I don't really need the advice. I don't need you to tell me how to make friends, because I'm not really focusing on trying to make friends in my life right now. But for other people who are trying to make friends, what other tips do you have for them? Please leave a comment down below. And if you do like the video, please give it a thumbs up and share the video. I'm just trying to read my notes and make sure that I said everything that I wanted to say. Yeah, that's about it. So that's just what I've learned, and I wanted to share that with you. So I hope that you liked the video. So that's it. I'll see you in my next video. Remember to just don't hate yourself, and hopefully, yeah, that's it. Okay, alright. The video's over. I don't know why I'm still making it. Alright, I'm going to turn the camera off now. I will see you in my next video. I love you, and if you ever want to talk to me, feel free to leave comments on my videos and, you know, reach out to me on Twitter or Facebook or whatever, and I'll be happy to talk to you. So again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next one.